With the release of the new Doom game this year, I've been doing a lot of research on the older titles that I haven't played in many years. I am slowly starting to remember how amazing these games were, so today I thought I would talk about the history of Doom. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the history of Doom. We're going to do this in order, so we're going to start with the first installment of Doom. Many people think that the original Doom game was the original first-person shooter. Really, Wolfenstein was released on May 5th, 1992, and the original Doom was released in '93. Wolfenstein wasn't nearly as popular as Doom was, so many people think but Doom has a much more stunning atmosphere that was brought on by a cutting-edge 3D engine. So Doom is said to be the start of the FPS trend, because it was the first one that really took off. With Doom's arsenal of weapons and the story of a lonely space marine thrown against these hellish demons, it was a really cool concept for the time period, and it was super successful. Now we're going to get into Doom 2 here. Everybody was really quick to capitalize on the original Doom's success with the new title Doom 2 Hell on Earth in 1994, only 1 year after the original Doom was released. I really felt that this game was much like the first, with a much larger world to explore and bigger bosses to fight. I really feel like this was the game that I played out of all of the other ones mostly because this was my time period. Doom 2 was something that I really enjoyed, and it was brought to my attention before I really played Doom 1. In Doom 2, this is where they introduced the super shotgun, which you will be seeing in a new appearance in Doom 4. So this is where really the history of Doom kind of formed, and everybody really enjoyed this title. But at this time, ID decided to make a new game called Quake in 1996. Where a lot of people have said that that game is going to be the one that kind of puts Doom out of business, but that's a matter of preference. After they released Doom 2, ID licensed out the engines to new developers to make new games, which really put more money in ID's pocket to make more games, which is what kind of confuses me about Doom 3. Doom 3 was released in 2004. This was 10 years after Doom 2. The big break there kind of stumped a lot of people from buying the game. The 10-year gap really hurt Doom. Not to say that Doom 3 was a bad game, but them waiting that long made them lose more money in the franchise than I think that they could have if they kept pushing out titles regularly. This game was made with ID's new engine called the ID Tech 4. This brought the cool shadows, the better animations, and the cool, better looking 3D effect of the game. This game ran a little differently from the other titles simply from the time frame. Games were getting a little bit more in depth, and Doom thought that they had to keep up with this to make the most money out of the games that they made. And it was really successful. Doom 3 is said to be one of the best Dooms out there, but you also can run into the hardcore Doom fans that have been playing it ever since Doom 1, and they like that more arcadey style of a game. But what I like about Doom 3 is that it is much more dark, it's more eerie, and it gives players a more atmospheric feel compared to the previous two titles. Now, in 2005, something happened, and if you are a diehard Doom fan, you know where this is going. Doom, the movie, came out, starring Hollywood badass Dwayne Johnson.
Game time. Listen up, man. We're going in hot.
And if you haven't seen this movie yet, it is something that you have to see before you die. It is so cheesy that it's good. Trust me.
Sir, are you okay?
Go watch this film. Now, Doom 4. I've talked about Doom 4 previously on my channel. This game was intentionally going to be released in 2008, but it ran into a lot of problems, and they completely reset the design in 2011. Doom 4, before it's released, I really don't want to talk too much about the details, but there are things that we can say, like many guns are going to be returning that are recognizable in this series. Guns like the BFG 9000, the chain gun, the chainsaw, the super shotgun like I said earlier, the plasma gun, and so on and so forth. Doom 4 is said to be set on Mars, and that is a really safe bet given the footage that we have seen so far. And overall, I think that this game is going to do well, and overall, Doom is a game with a huge fan base. We all need to understand that. And because the game follows more of Doom 3 style, I feel that it's going to turn off some of the hardcore fans that like that arcadey style. I would really love to see them remaster either Doom 1 or Doom 2 and put it in a side game along with Doom 4's title. That would really open up the doors for more money and more success with this game, because it would be giving games for both generations here of the people that played Doom 3 and the people that really enjoyed Doom 1 and Doom 2. It would really set a good base for the series to come back, and it won't be forgotten in a few years. But you know what, guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a subscription. It really does help me out. I will see you all later.